Don Lane, Fraser Valley News, and this lovely lady you have heard about in the news in CHWK, and her name is Amber. She has a son, Elijah. They have had to get out of their apartment because of bed bugs, and this is a long-standing issue. Other people in that building also have this issue. She has an advocate, and that is Marina, and we are in the offices of UGTS in downtown CHWK. So right now, Amber, let's get caught up. You've had to move out of this apartment. From other media, we understand that the landlord produced receipts that they tried to fumigate, or did they do some procedure to get rid of bed bugs?
They never did anything for the bed bugs, no. They had done something for the cockroaches when I first moved in, but that was it. After that, I have lived there for about a year now, and they haven't done any other bug treatment at all.
Now, you went in, what, end of 2019, beginning of 2020?
Yeah, September 28th.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And it was, we understand that it got to the point where you had to move out to a hotel, and that's been for the past month?
Yeah, that was in the middle of the night too, at like 12 o'clock at night. I went to my dad's first, just so I wasn't completely overwhelmed, and then the next day I booked a hotel and I went there. So.
Okay. And as I understand it, you now have to find another hotel. Have you found a place to live as this is all happening?
No, I
Okay.
haven't yet. It's been a bit of a struggle with that one.
Okay. And you've obviously dealt with various services that have tried to help, but you've been told by some you can get help, others saying you can't? All right. I understand that there's also the question of the landlord wanting to raise your rent.
Yeah, he did that in December. It was $850 and then it went up to $875.
Okay. And you told him then that there was a rent freeze that was put in by the provincial government?
I did not know. Marina told me about that actually.
Okay. And
so that's why I paid it.
yeah, okay, exactly. Marina, you're the advocate. Now, the situation, you have reached out not only to Fraser Valley News and Chill TV, but other media and other outlets. Who have you been able to talk to, and what answers have you had?
So Stephen from Orkin reached out and he fumigated Amber's place for free, and he's going to go back in 2 weeks and follow up. He took the canine unit in and he's going to check the rest of the building to see where the actual nest of the problem is, but he needs some cooperation from Andy for that. I also heard from Diane Jansen from CHWK Community Services, who's offered her support for food for the family while they're in the hotel. But it's been recommended that Amber stay in the hotel for approximately the next month.
Yeah.
Also,
You mentioned the name Andy, that's the landlord?
The landlord, yeah.
Okay.
So he's reached out as well, and he's offered everybody a reimbursement of the rent increase. So once this hit the media, he knew we were serious, and he's doing what he needs to do to right that wrong.
Okay, that's okay. So we've regressed there.
Yeah. He's also offered to submit the $1,800 hotel receipt to his owner, to his boss, to try and get her reimbursed for that as well.
Okay, so going to the media has helped
Significantly.
Good. I'm kind of curious, although I can understand some of the restrictions they have to deal with, but MLA Dan Coulter and the MP Mark Strahl, they could only do so much?
They could go to the RTA and advocate on Amber's behalf for that, but because it's not a public building, there's not a lot they can do. They were helpful, but their hands are tied.
Okay. So the next step now is, do we look for another place, and is it affordable?
I don't think it's affordable at this point, and I think it's very convenient where Amber's located, just with her son being in the daycare he's in and her trying to look for work and other things in this area of CHWK.
Okay. And if somebody wanted to get a hold of you, Marina at UGTS?
Marina at UGTS.ca, or you can look at our website, UGTS.ca.
Okay. How has Elijah handled all of this? I know he has various needs. Does he understand what's going on, or kinda, sorta?
He thinks it's fun. Honestly, he doesn't really get it too much, but he just thinks that we're on a little vacation or something. So I think that's why he was confused when we came here. And he's seen somebody else that he knew, because he's like, what's going on?
Yeah.
But otherwise, he's been adjusting quite well. So have my cats, surprisingly. They keep trying to escape to go explore outside in the hall, and it's like, you can't do that. So that's
How old's
been fun.
Elijah now?
He's 4.
He's 4. What needs does he have? Because I know you use the resources here at UGTS.
He is pretty non-verbal, to the point that like he needs help to understand things, and he cannot even brain today. I'm not the one to explain that.
That's quite
Marina's the one that really knows all that more in depth. I just know how to handle him on my own, and when it comes down to other people, I guess he needs a little bit more help than I thought he did. So otherwise, he's going with speech and therapy right now to get better with speaking and whatnot, and that's been going good.
Great. Marina, is it autism we're dealing with, or is it?
We're not entirely sure yet. So we have a really great pediatrician here in Chilliwack who's sent him for an assessment if he needs one. But we also have speech and language that's set up through Stolo here in Chilliwack. And then we've got 2 one-to-one workers that spend a significant amount of time with Elijah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And again, if anybody wants to get a hold of you for more information and to help out, the email address again?
Marina@ugts.ca.